Right, guys, here's an idea. And this is in conjunction with what I don't like about uh, shooter's pool, and that is how low you can aim. But the thing is, when you have a restricted aim to the level that you have in shooter's pool, which is uh, something like that, it's like that. The one thing that it does have though is consistency. And in Virtual Pool 4, I don't know whether most people aim at the lowest level they can, or whether it varies every time. And the chances are with some people it'll vary depending on what shot they're playing. But most of the time in reality, you're generally aiming at a fairly similar level each time. If you're a snooker player, it'll be on the chin, the cue. It'll be chin on cue each time you're playing a shot because there's a discipline to playing a shot in snooker. In pool, it's less likely you don't get players doing as much of that. But one thing that I have as an idea would be if there was such a feature in Virtual Pool 4 where you could have the vertical plane, or I don't know whether that's the right terminology, but the vertical angle can be saved. Now, the thing in Virtual Pool 4 is Steve added a feature which I've got a video on my channel on YouTube about the save zoom feature. Now, the save zoom, I've got my zoom saved, so if I want to reset it, I do that. I press the button, the little, I think it's the comma button or something that you press anyway once you've saved it. So if you do that, you save it like that, and you go back to what you're used to. But what you don't have in Virtual Pool 4 is the feature to allow you to save a vertical plane. By this I mean that, like this. If, for example, I like to aim like that, or other people might like to aim like that, it might help them see angles better, I don't know. But that would mean that if you had it set like that angle and saved it, then you couldn't go any lower than that angle. You know what I mean? So if you did this and you tried to play a shot like pot that one, although I missed it, then it would always be at a consistent level. Now, unless you do this every time when you're aiming, it won't affect you, but some people might prefer it slightly higher so they can see a good line towards the object ball to play their shot. Well, I managed to pot that one. But that's an idea that sort of feature could possibly be put in the game to save the height that you're playing a shot at, like that. Because in real pool, there's a lot of older players play pool where they don't have their head anywhere near the cue. They tend to stand and play a shot. So they'd be higher, they'd be like this at the table, playing a shot like that. That's what I'm talking about, is a feature that would allow you to adjust the angle that you're looking at the table and fixing it. It's not so much that the solution isn't the case that Steve would say, well, you can already do that in Virtual Pro, you can do that and keep it like that, but there's no consistency. So what I'm talking about is a feature that would allow you to choose the angle like that and then save it as that so that you can't go any lower than that, so you're consistently shooting at this height each time. It might be an idea, it could be implemented, I don't know how much work it would be, but it would give players a bit more choice. I'd be interested to hear what you think, guys.